Hi, welcome to today's practice. I'm Christiana with Christiana's Yoga. This quick daily yoga flow is a moderate challenge practice and offers some balance in it. So you might want to be near a wall or have a chair handy to help you with balance if you like. And of course, props are optional, but they're always welcome. And just remember to go at your own pace and make any customizations along the way. If you like this class, I have many more like them inside my Yoga Movement membership, and I will drop that link down below so you can check it out. Let's get started. We will start by sitting in a comfortable seated position on the mat. You can sit cross-legged, or if that's not comfortable for you, you can extend your legs out in front of you with your knees bent. Whichever position you choose, just make sure that you root equally between your sit bones. Lengthen up through your side body and out of the crown of your head. If it's comfortable for you, go ahead and close your eyes just for a few breaths here so we can become centered and more present during this time on the mat. Let any thoughts of your day drift away. The only thing you need to focus on right now is you and your time on this mat. Now, if your eyes are closed, go ahead and open them. And inhale, puff up your chest open across your collarbones and gaze up for a cow. And exhale, rainbow your spine back. Hug your belly in, rounding your shoulders forward, tuck your chin for a seated cat. We'll do that again 2 more times. Inhale, open across your chest, look up. And then exhale, rainbow your spine. Round your shoulders forward, tuck your chin for cat. 1 more time each way. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin. And then sit back up, bringing your spine into neutral. Release your hands. You can either place them on your hips or interlace your fingers. But roll your shoulders back, whichever position you choose, and open across your chest even more. Inhale, look up to the sky, and keep breathing as you spread across your chest. And then exhale, release. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky, and as you exhale, place your right hand down to the outside. Reach your left arm up to the sky as you root your left sit bone down, and then reach your left hand out past your head. Breathe. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky, and now exhale, twist open to your right. Place your left hand onto your right knee. Tent your right fingertips out behind you. Inhale, lengthen as you sit tall, and exhale, twist. Gaze out to the side or out past your right shoulder. Don't force anything, we're just getting warmed up here. Unwind, release your hands, sweep them up to the sky on your inhale. And now exhale, place your left hand down to the outside of the mat. Root your right sit bone down as you reach your right hand up to the sky and then out past your head for a nice side body stretch. Breathe. Inhale, sit upright. Sweep your hands up to the sky and exhale, twist open to your left. Bring your right hand down to your left knee. Tent your left fingertips out behind you. Breathe in as you sit tall, and then exhale as you twist. Now unwind, sweep your arms back up to the sky, and then release them back down. Now bring your knees together, planting your feet out in front of you. Hug your belly in. Lean back slightly so that you can begin to balance on your sit bones. Hold on to the backs of your thighs. Open across your chest. And then when you feel ready, lift your shins parallel to the mat 1 by 1. Keep hugging your belly in. Open across your collarbones. You can hold on to the backs of your thighs or reach your hands in the direction of your feet. 1 more breath here. Now you can bring your feet down, or you can cross at your ankles, and then we'll all come forward onto hands and knees so that you can tuck your toes and simply step to the top of the mat. Folding down over your legs, reach for opposite elbows and work to drape your torso down your thighs. And then begin to sway side to side as you continue opening through your legs. Your knees are bent here. Now come to stillness, release your hands, bend your knees even deeper, and then roll all the way up to standing. When you get there, set up your Tadasana with your feet roughly about hips distance apart. Stand equally and firmly between both feet. Engage your thighs. Hug your front body in. Point your tailbone straight down to the mat. Roll your shoulders down along your spine. Arms by your sides, palms forward and gaze out to the horizon. Take a deep breath in and out. And now inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold down over bent knees. Inhale, slide palms to shins. Extend your spine out long for a flat back. And then exhale, plant your palms and step your right foot straight back. Release your right knee down to the mat, untuck your toes, and sweep your arms up to the sky for a low lunge. Breathe in and out. Release your hands back down to the mat, framing your front foot. Step your front knee back, coming into a tabletop position. Press the mat away from you. Shift your shoulders forward of your wrists. Hug your belly in, and then exhale, bend your elbows straight back as you lower all the way to your belly. Inhale, roll your shoulders onto your back, hug your shoulder blades together, and open across your chest as you lift up into baby cobra. Exhale, release, press into your hands, come through all fours, tuck your toes, and send your hips back and up for down dog. Press the mat away from you and focus on a strong straight line from hands to hips. Knees can be bent and your heels don't have to reach. Now step your right foot forward next to your right hand. And if you have to take a couple steps to get there, go right ahead. Then drop your left knee down to the mat, untuck your toes, and sweep your arms up to the sky for a low lunge. Breathe in and out. Release your hands down to the mat, framing your front foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your knee, and now step your back foot to the top of the mat. Folding down over your legs. Inhale, palms to shins. Extend your spine for a flat back. Exhale, fold. And inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky as you stand tall. Exhale, release your arms by your sides for mountain pose. Give it a quick reset from your feet all the way up through the crown of your head. And we'll do that again. Inhale, arms to the sky, and exhale, fold down over bent legs. Inhale, palms to shins for a flat back. Exhale, plant your palms. This time, step your left foot straight back. Lower your knee, untuck your toes. Sweep your arms up to the sky for a low lunge. Breathe in and out. Release your hands down to the mat, framing your front foot, and simply come into tabletop position on all fours. Inhale, shift your shoulders forward, hug your belly in. Exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Inhale, roll your shoulders onto your back, spread across your collarbones for baby cobra. Exhale, release. Press into your hands, coming through all fours, tuck your toes. Send your hips back and up for down dog. And breathe. Now step your left foot next to your left hand. Place your right knee down to the mat. Untuck your toes. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Inhale. And And exhale. Release your hands down to the mat. Framing your front foot, tuck your back toes, lift your knee, and step to the top of the mat, folding down over your legs. Inhale, palms to shins, flat back. And exhale, fold. Inhale, stand tall, reach for the sky. And return to mountain pose. Give it a quick reset again from your feet to your head. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. And this time, exhale, bend your knees and sink your hips back like you're sitting into a chair. Shift your weight into your heels and breathe. See if you can see your big toes. If not, you might need to shift your hips back a little bit. Arms can be straight up. At prayer in front of your heart, hips, or down by your sides, you choose. Now inhale, stand tall. Keeping your left hand lifted, release your right hand down. Bend your right knee so that you can catch your ankle with your hand. Gaze at something steady, and when you're ready, keeping your knee in line with your hip, begin to tip forward and kick your foot into your hand, coming into dancer pose. Stand strongly in your left leg. You may want the wall or a chair for this here. Now release your foot. Reach your right arm forward for balance, and then step your right foot down with control. Parallel your foot to the back of the mat, and then open to the side, bringing your arms into a T, and come into warrior pose with your front knee lined over your front ankle. Let your hips sink. Shoulders aligning over your hips. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears and gaze out past your front fingers. Now tip your right hand down to your back leg. Reach your left arm up to the sky and then out past your head for a reverse warrior, just for a breath. And then cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Lift your back heel and step back to plank. Inhale, shift your shoulders forward of your wrists. Place your knees down, untuck your toes. And exhale, lower all the way to your belly. Roll your shoulders onto your back, spread across your collarbones, lift up for baby cobra, and exhale, release. Press into your hands, come through all fours, tuck your toes, and send your hips high for down dog. Take a breath. And step to the top of the mat. Folding over your legs. Inhale, palms to shins, extend your legs, extend your spine for a flat back. Exhale, fold, and inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky, stand tall, and return to Tadasana. Give it a quick reset. Now inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, sink your hips low for chair pose. Shift your weight into your heels, sinking your hips back, and breathe. Hug your belly in. Last breath here. Now stand tall. Reach for the sky. Keep your right arm lifted. Drop your left hand down. Shift your weight into your right foot. Bend your left knee and catch your ankle with your hand. Keep your knee in line with your hip. Gaze at something steady, and when you feel stable, begin to tip forward, reaching your right hand forward. Kick your foot into your hand. Engage your hamstring as you transition into dancer pose and breathe. Now release your foot. Extend your leg. Reach your left arm forward and step your left foot down with control. Spin your heel down and bring your left foot parallel to the back of the mat. Open to the side of the mat. Bend your front knee, stacking it over your front ankle. Bring your arms into a T for warrior two. With your shoulders stacked above your hips, release your shoulders down away from your ears. Gaze out past your front fingers. Take a peek, make sure you can see your big toe. If not, you might need to adjust your knee a little bit. And tip your left hand down to your back leg, reach your right arm up to the sky, and then out past your head for reverse warrior, just for a breath. And cartwheel your hands down to the mat, framing your front foot, lift your back heel, step back to plank, and move through vinyasa. Inhale, shift your shoulders forward, release your knees down, untuck your toes. Exhale, lower all the way to your belly. Inhale, roll your shoulders onto your back, spread across your chest for baby cobra. Exhale, release, press into your hands, move through all fours, tuck your toes, and send your hips up for down dog. Press firmly into the mat. Focus on creating that strong straight line from hands to hips. Remember, your knees can be bent and your heels don't have to reach. And now simply walk or step to the top of the mat, folding over your legs. Inhale, palms to shins for a flat back. Exhale, fold. And inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky as you stand tall and return to Tadasana. Take a breath in and out. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold down over your legs. Inhale, palms to shins, flat back. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. This time, bring your feet together at the center of the mat and roll onto the outside of your left foot, coming into side plank. Firm the mat away from you. Reach your right arm up to the sky. You do have the option of bringing your bottom knee down for support. In either position, really firm your body. Press the mat away from you to keep lifting away from the mat in side plank. Exhale, release, come back to plank. And step your right foot to the outside of your right hand, coming into lizard pose. Place your back knee down and tuck your toes. You can stay lifted up, or you can come down to your forearms. You choose whichever position works best for you. And breathe. Now tuck your back toes, lift your knee, and then step your right leg back, coming back into plank pose with your feet together at the back of the mat. And this time, roll onto the outside of your right foot. Press firmly into your hand with your shoulder above your wrist. Open your body, lifting your left arm up to the sky. Press the mat away from you. Again, you can place your bottom knee down for support if you'd like. And breathe. Release your hand back down to the mat, return to plank, and step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Lower your right knee and tuck your toes. Let your hips sink and breathe into your hips in lizard pose. Again, you can stay upright, spreading across your chest, or you can come down to your forearms. You choose. Tuck your back toes, lift your knee, step back to plank. Bring your feet together, and this time, bring your knees down to the mat, opening them wider than your hips. Sink your hips back down towards your heels for child's pose. Nestle your ribs in between your thighs. And then release your head down. And instead of reaching your hands forward and keeping your arms active in this position, just allow your arms to relax down so you can signal to your body that it is time to rest. And breathe. And begin to sit upright, walking your hands in towards your knees. Bring your knees to touch And if sitting on your knees like this isn't comfortable, you can sit on a block by placing it in between your ankles and then sitting down on the block. But sit nice and tall. Release your arms by your sides and inhale, sweep them up to the sky. And exhale, twist open to your right, left hand to right knee, right fingertips tented behind you for support. Lengthen on your inhale and exhale, twist. And breathe. And then unwind. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. And exhale, twist open to your left, right hand to left knee, left fingertips tented behind you. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. Keep breathing. Unwind, sweep your arms up to the sky as you inhale. Release them back down by your sides. Rest your hands on your lap and gently press into your thighs as you lengthen up through your spine. Breathe. And then release your hands gently onto your lap. You can continue sitting in this position, or you can come down to Shavasana by laying on your back. If you choose Shavasana, extend your legs out long, let your feet spill out to the sides. Relax your arms by your sides. Rest everything into the mat. Whether you're sitting upright in Vajrasana with me or you're laying in Shavasana, stay there as long as you can. Try not to fidget. Try to relax and give your body the time to absorb all of the beautiful movement that you did in your practice today. This is where I will leave you, but when you're ready to come out, move slowly, take your time, make sure that your body is ready for movement again. And as always, thank yourself for showing up for your practice today. I sincerely appreciate you being here with me. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Have a wonderful day.